Krill. I'm about to play turn. I think this is 105 now. I am back. Yeah, it's 105. Um, I'm, and I only know that because I'm 6 turns behind on doing the written reports. The second turn for today. So even though we've gone past turn 100, we're still getting in 2 turn days, which is really good. We are the fuck's on that tile. That makes sense. We're still moving, we're still keeping this game going, even though we had quite a long downtime. I say that, no, we had 5 turns downtime due to a move on the hoster's part, so he no longer had internet connection. We are still doing quite well. Still doing quite well. So anyway, let's see what's going on. 210. I don't know how high my beacon potential is going to go. I finished aesthetics last turn. This is when it... yeah. Beacon potential is going through the roof. Yeah, has anything changed? Pindicator's played 2 turns since I last played. Not done anything. Novice has played, and he's just farming everything that he can. The reason he farms these tiles is because it would be trivially easy for me to road just a tile, move fast movers on and pillage down a cottage the moment he got it to a decent to town, and I could just pillage it immediately. Obviously it would take 70 turns for it to reach a town, so one of these 2 cities is going to fall before in the next 70 turns. Probably going to be Miller, but if he were to put a cottage down, well, he wouldn't put a cottage on a banana that he'll then turn. He wants the plantation, but cottage. Wait, really? He's going to build a cottage? Thank you, Novice. That is a bad move. I'm going to take. I can pillage it in a moment's notice. I'll just road a tile, a hill. I'll just move up a chariot, declare war, and pillage it. Or, much more likely, I'll declare war, move in with a stack, take Miller, and work a nice cottage. I disagree with that move. I think it's a very bad one on his part. He should farm that. But hey, if he wants to play to do something that I think will help me, I'll take that. On Thoth's part, nothing. Nah. No, everything's a bit peaceful at the moment. Okay, borders expanded. Okay. First things first, let's improve that fish. That's should be 212. This is just scary. Yeah. I already talked about the micromanagement around all of this area with workers because it's fucking horrible. But it's going to get done. I should have written it down somewhere. It would have been really helpful to have written done the turn report for turn 104. I am going to have to do them all tonight. Otherwise, I will forget. I can 1 turn ironworking. I can definitely 1 turn horseback riding. Okay, so so I can 1 turn mysticism now. From this turn onwards, or until I basically use all the overflow to finish. Well, actually, from this turn onwards, I can 1 turn horseback riding or ironworking until I finish literature, and then I intend to do horseback riding and ironworking anyway. So, the moment the situation changes and I need to build military units, I can get the techs. It's not a problem. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If it only takes me 6 turns to get all of the necessary text, literature, horseback riding, and ironworking, like 1 turn to do each of those, I will still have gold left at the end. Not enough for 100%, but a little for even 1 turn to 100%, but enough. If I just go down to break even with break even probably is about 40% now, considering I'm building wealth. tasty, tasty statue of Zeus. Take you off. Just so that I can see what break-even actually is. You're building, that city's building a worker anyway. That city's building a worker, Muslim wealth. Yeah, well, it's about 40%. It's almost bob on 40%. That's not bad. Because yeah, making 13 gold here because of that, and that'll drop it down to 1. So break even for me is a little over 80 base speakers a turn. Not bad. Okay, 2-pop whip that decision's later. I 2-pop whip the, yeah, 2-pop whip the worker, move off those two, drop the chop in, 65, 2-pop whip is 65, plus 13, 18 overflow, yeah, so I'm actually going to be quite pleased to do it this way. Yeah, chop for that. 2-pop whip. No, you work those tiles. Yeah. I'll do the chop this turn so that I've definitely got the overflow, because I'll need it next turn anyway. But if there's but I've got the overflow regardless of what I need the worker. Like, the workers are free now to do whatever they need. Worker 2 was gonna be, what was it? One worker moves onto there, to road, and he moves onto there to do that. Do that one first. Don't bother with the road on that tile, it doesn't matter. Archer, 8. This archer can defend any city. I actually think the right thing to do with that archer is actually to move it onto the spear. But I don't really care that much. I'm actually going to send that archer down to, I think it's to city 10. Oh, actually no, if Novice is going to do something, if he's going to be aggressive, he's going to go at the 2 important cities. So I'm actually going to send this to, yeah, I'm going to send it to sit between the 2 cities. Worker 4 moves onto the grass hill. Yeah, worker 4 does that. One worker to chop, one worker to mine. Worker 10 irrigates for a single turn and cancels. Worker 7 just irrigates all the way through now. The spear sits between 2 cities. This is straightforward defending. It is a little bit weird how I've set up the cities here, like because they seem to be quite crammed quite close together, but they're not too close. I mean, for like 2,000 between 2,000 between is like the cities are actually far enough apart that they'll be productive all the way until the late game. So I'm not that concerned about it, but it does make it very easy to defend all of my cities. I only need I only really need to station units on that tile and on that tile before engineering, and I can defend all 5 cities. So yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Archer, sit in the city. What was I doing with work? I mine, don't I? I mine with this work. I mine on 5, 6 and 7, move on 8, road on 9, 10, and then plantation on 11. So that was straightforward. That's the turn. 11 minutes to play this, as opposed to spending an hour on the past 2 turns. Yeah, it's a significantly more easy turn to play. Okay, stay like that. Set the city up to 14 hammers to overflow the maximum amount out. Next turn I'll move off the coast and the farm onto the 2 forests. And I'll build wealth to save the overflow. Statue of Zeus. It says 8 turns. I move off the plantation and onto grass farm or plains. Not farm, forest. One of the 2 forests, and it'll actually be a 7-turn build. I'll have literature in, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do kinda. So let me start it 1 turn earlier. 2 gold. Yeah, get 2 gold extra from working the forest, or 1 extra food and 2.5 beakers. I'll take the beakers. I think that's better. I'll take the beakers because I want to save the food as well. Whilst it's not generally a good idea to, how to put this, whip wonders, especially when the 2nd, 3rd and 4th pot point's only worth 20 hammers, I'm probably going to whip Shredder on pair to get it done just a few turns earlier. So yeah, so I'm happy to do that. When I'm actually about to build Shredder on pair, I will move back to the forest, obviously. But for now, I'm going to work that lake tile. Worker this turn. I can whip it next turn. Yeah, worker next turn. Worker, then whatever. Probably more wealth, to be honest. Yeah, just keep on growing. This city's gonna grow pretty fast now. Going for mausoleum. Actually, I'm gonna have to. I am gonna have to work the lake tiles. Yeah. On size 6, I work the forest. 7, 8, and 9. And then on 10, I move on all those. We move on to all of the hills. In fact, I actually need to get. I don't have the workers in place, I think, to get all of those mines done. So be it. That road's. Remember, next turn I rode worker 4, and he moves to the fort to mine that. Turn after that, I finish the road on the forest, and I move the 2nd worker to mine. He mines as well. The workers from Saybaron again are going to be instrumental. I'm probably going to move 1 down to finish the fort, a mine on the fort, and I think that'll be done then. Then I'll move it down to mine this Plains Hill. Actually, no, I should get them all done. Actually, now I think about it. And the 2nd worker can easily get the Plains Hill done. That leaves, but I've still got 2 workers there, so yeah, shouldn't be a problem actually. The two workers coming out of Saybaron again is what will get it all done. 2-pot whip is done. I've cancelled that so I can get rid of that. Yeah, I'll go through worker 7. City 9 rather, City 9, City 10. Um, not a difficult... it's not hard to say. Basically it is literally grow this city, well no, get this city to 60 hammers as quickly as possible. That's literally all this city is now. The hammer's not the food, the important thing, but I can do that using the sheep for a short while, growing on a farm, and then working at Plains Hill Mine. That's the best way to do it, I think. Because even then, I'm still going to save a little bit of gold. Not gold, save a little bit of food. God, it's too late at night. I cannot play these games at good times of the day. Save some food. That'll be okay. Never going to be a great city, is it? But it'll give me something, I think. This city is just fucking ugly. Delaying the barracks basically because by getting the road in place and now getting the chop done slowly with one worker. It won't be done. Chop won't be done until what is it, 6, 7 finishes on 8. So 118 borders pop here. 108 turn 118. I can get that sheep hooked. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Maybe I should have planted on that hill. Maybe I should have done, but nah. Nah, happy planting where it is. I mean, I know it's on a flat land, but the river's in place that it's not easy to attack, so I still get a 25% bonus. And really, that's a bitch to move into. There's no way you can walk over all those hills. Whereas beforehand, it would have been possible for Thoth just to move like straight over, adjacent to the city. So it's a lot harder to approach it. So it's okay where it is. Demographics. 209. That GNP graph. Yeah, I always love these graphs where you see right at the start, there's minor little small increases and decreases, and people always freak out at, oh my god, someone's doing really well, doing really badly, doing really well, whatever. And then the variance gets a bit more, it gets a bit wider, a bit wider. Some of the peaks are much higher than before, and then you always come to a point where each new turn, on a new turn, someone just blows it out of the water completely. Thoth's about here, maybe 80%. A maybe 80 to 75% of what I'm doing. Sudoa's nowhere close. However, Sudoa's slaving a load of units. So that's going to be interesting to see what he does there. That's going to be very interesting. I still think he's going to declare war on Pindigator. Ooh, actually, I need to be aware of that. Novice is increasing in power. Not too big of a problem, but I need to finish those spears now then if he's building up. So yeah, I'm going to have to finish those spears. I'm going to build a spear now. I'm actually going to do it. Not. I'm going to put the... Oh, fuck it. Actually, I need to work it this turn. The overflow is going to be saved by when I build wealth. The overflows will be saved until I build the next real building here, which will be a shredder compare. So that's fine. Don't care over there. So yeah, I'm going to finish that. That's the turn. I hope it's been quite useful for people, but really, there's not a lot going on. What are these borders? 53 turns. Statue of Zeus, 10. Takes 8. So it's 8 turns, plus an additional 5. 13. Just wondering about that because I won't actually invalidate either of those two city sites. However, with the amount of culture I'll be putting out, there's no way in hell that Thoth would get anything out of it. I don't think he'll settle them now, but he might do. Just now, I'm just doing housekeeping, but that's not too important. It's not worth streaming, so I'm going to end the stream now. I hope everyone has a good evening and enjoys the rest of